6, and I'm back with another Persona 3 FES video, and it's, I believe this is number 6. Yep. Yeah, so here we are. I can go to Tartarus tonight, and I'd recommend you go to Tartarus tonight due to the fact that you only have 18 days before the next boss fight, or before the next story boss. Yeah, it is. Yeah. You can talk to him and just ask him a few questions. You don't get to do this that often, so what you do, it's just most of the time you probably won't think of it. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, another reason why you want to go tonight is because you're going to have to get to I'd recommend that you get to the top floor before too long. Before the end of the full moon. Before the full moon. I'm gonna go ahead and just talk to her real quick. Yeah, that's sort of important. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save while I'm here. Yeah, the reason I have spaces between, you might notice a pattern here, the 5, 1 to 4, 5 to 9, 10, 10 and so on, is because I separate that's how I just separate my save files. That's how I know which one I'm playing now, which one I have played, which one is the new game plus, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, again, I think I said in a previous video, but Persona is a game where you definitely have to have multiple saves. If you don't, you're just gonna end up doing something wrong or messing up somehow with the social link, and then you won't be able to take it back. Yeah. Later on, you're gonna get... Ugh. Yeah, the dog heard the dog. My dog heard other dogs barking outside. So, Sorry about that. Anyway, later, what I was saying was later, Elizabeth is going to give you, like, side quests. Just small jobs. Sometimes they can take a day. Other times they can take, other times... Champ, hush. Other times they can take just a few minutes. And several of them actually have to have you hunting monsters in Tartarus. So yeah. Come on. Alright, so anyway. And also, aside from that, you also get the compendium, which lets you recall any past personas that you've fused. However, until you get the compendium, I would recommend you either not fuse any personas, or if you do, make sure you get them back again and level, or at least the ones you fuse don't level up. Because you'll just have to reset if you want them from the compendium later. Yeah. So if I were to go and get Orpheus without unlocking the compendium and registering them, he would be back to level 1 without Agi and without, if I teach him Tarunda. So, yeah, you have to be careful when starting the game. It'll just save you a lot of trouble later if you're careful. Champ, hush. I'm not taking you outside just so you can play with the other doggies. I'm not. Yeah, he is just sitting here whining to me. Yeah. He's a spoiled boy, but he's my boy. Alright, so back to the game. Yeah, you'll notice this motorcycle. Yeah, it's special. Ordinarily, electronics and cars and stuff don't run during the dark hour, but her bike is special in the fact that it can actually run, and it also helps with her persona ability. Anyway, alright. This here is the warp. Is a warp device. It'll let you, later there's different floors that'll let you warp to them. Yeah, this is important. Talking about what I was talking about, you're going to need to get up to this barricade before the full moon to get this document for a quest later. To be honest, I can't even remember when the quests start. I mean, that shows how long it's been since I played this. Yeah, grinding is very slow for this part of the game.
2 enemies detected. Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Again, this could take a few turns, so just wait for that.
Yeah! You couldn't defeat it. It seems to have multiple weaknesses. One more.
again, I already have Pixie, so you can't stack multiple of the same persona. I think I explained this in the last video, or one of the recent videos. But the wand boosts your experience, so more often than not, you're going to be taking the wands. And I also think I explained this. Yeah, see, even though you gained extra experience, it's still only 5 experience. That's it.
New enemies detected. Strike, Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. Please, kids! I defeated an enemy. Yes! I couldn't defeat it. Like that.
Oh.
Who's the man?
The analysis failed. I figured if I attacked the other one, it wouldn't matter, but shit. Yeah, I guess it. Also, oh, crap.
3 enemies. We're at a disadvantage. Good, Iori. The enemy is vulnerable.
Also, if you miss or your enemy misses, there's a likelihood that the hang on. Alright. I'm back. Listen, I'm showing these first couple of battles, but
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
I'm gonna show these first couple of battles. But I'm not really gonna showcase. It would just take way too long. No.
What the hell? It seems to have multiple weaknesses. Gotta be great. There are 2 left. One more! Another enemy defeated. Good job. One more! Keep up the good work.
Alright, I'm gonna stop this here, and then when I get back, then I'll get back on when I get to the 5th floor. So quick. I actually got kind of lucky on the next. It was only like on the next floor, floor number 3. Actually, I think this is floor number 4. But this is a gold shadow. They're very rare, and they drop like certain coins that can be sold for a lot of money. So if you manage to, and then there's certain quests that involve you having to find them, and then they'll drop certain medals during those quests. The medals are useless except for to turn in and complete it, and complete the quest. So figure I should just inform you of that. Back again. I seem to be able to explain a lot of interesting stuff. Because I just got an Apsaris the last battle, and I was able to get the fusion spell. You see, when Orpheus and Apsaris are in the same, are in my deck, you see, if you have 2 persona, and they can do what's called a fusion spell. Now, not every persona can do it. Certain persona have to be together, like Orpheus and Apsaris. They can do the spell Cadenza, which which is very useful. I'll be using it a lot. You come the bosses. Restores 50% HP and raises the party's evasion. So it's definitely useful.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. 3 remain.
Also, there's these new enemies
Another enemy defeated. 2 remain.
called the Merciless Maya.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Gonna
Yeah! This thing won't give up! Iori has defeated an enemy. Just one more! It seems to have multiple weaknesses.
Oh yeah, just waiting to, just gonna show this off real quick.
Good, Iori. The enemy is vulnerable. Let's get him!
See? That raised evasion rate can really help a lot.
You have the potential to grow even stronger. Iori is fatigued. Shouldn't you return?
Yeah, early on, your characters will get fatigued, like within like 10 minutes, I think. Yeah, I believe it to start out, they get fatigued at 10 minutes into the exploration. But I think later on they can get more time.
An assault by 2 enemies. Stand strong. One more. Get him! Yeah! Defeat it! That's bad, huh? I'm getting kind of tired. This is not good. Kakeba is fatigued.
Oh man, another golden hand. Yeah, and if they see you, you're probably never going to catch them because they're fast and and unlike other shadows, they'll actually run away from you.
That's a rare form. Teach it a lesson. That was easy.
Oh yeah.
What's wrong? Are you feeling tired?
And now I am fatigued, so it's time to get out of here. Okay, that's good. That's a weapon for Junpei. And I figure I may as well just keep the recording on because I'm at the 5th floor. You see, every certain number of floors, there's a special floor. And this special floor has, well, yeah, that's the warp point. It'll let you warp back to the first floor, but I'm just gonna carefully. You see, those enemies are like sub bosses. You'll come across several of them throughout the game, and if you're not careful, they can kill you. Some of them are extremely difficult. You see, there is a pattern to those, though. You saw how there was 3 of them? Well, there's 3 of them for any, and then the last one for that area, for that block, is going to be 1. It might seem easy being 1, but they're usually, like, they can usually have an AoE attack that'll wipe out your whole party. Most of them do, actually. Most of them do. And the one thing about being the main character, it lets you equip any weapon you want. Except for, there are some limitations to it, but most weapons in the game you can equip. It all really depends on your playstyle. Alright, I think I'm gonna edit the video and see where I'm at. And so I guess I'll be seeing you next time. And well, like, share, comment, and subscribe.